We good, guys? I think it's going. All right, guys. We're doing chili tonight. I'm. There's a lot of recipes, a lot of ingredients. It's gonna be a little complicated for most of you guys watching. But some of you follow. Now, I was told that one of you are gonna follow along with me, so I hope you're ready. I'm looking at you, Evan. Um, First step, we're gonna get the meat cooked, and then I'm gonna cut the vegetables, dice them up. Can you guys is the Can you hear me all right, or type something if you can hear me? All right. So here we go. This is the chili. I'll let you guys in the chat. You guys can come up with whatever you want to call this chili, and at the end of the show, I'll decide what I like the best name for it. Is it? I don't know what to do about that. I do feel like I'm in a tunnel. I guess just turn the volumes up, I suppose. All right, so I got the first pan heating up right now. We're gonna dump some ground beef in there first, and then I'm gonna cut up the other beef. I'm gonna chuck that in there, and eventually we're gonna mix it all together. I'm just gonna take random spices and ingredients. We're gonna throw those in there, and yeah, whatever I find, I'm just gonna toss in the bucket. Kevin Spacey's chili. All right, so this is organic, so you know you're in the big leagues. Oh my God. I'll worry about that later. I don't know if we'll be able to see everything here. Trying to. Probably might actually have to cut that up more, but move. I'm telling you, I got it as loud as I can. I got it as loud as possible. It, Maybe I screwed it up. I'll jump in Discord later, and you guys can tell me if you can hear me. I'm not sure. Not sure what the problem is. I didn't change nothing from last time. Yeah, we're gonna cut that up more, I think. Uh, Actually, I don't really need to cut it up. I'm sure I could just chop at it. Just gonna smear it around, break it up. I mean, this is just the ground beef anyway. Who cares, right? We know that everyone just wants to eat the vegetables. All right, so I got a big mix of peppers. I got the good old-fashioned mild peppers, but I got some spicier ones. Hope you can keep up with me, Evan. I see Chris is in here. How you doing today, Chris? Yeah, I don't know what to do with it. It's gonna be hard to see what I'm doing in this, but this is only temporary. I'm gonna move all the food to the big boy here for most of it. Just trying to get the meat a little cooked before I throw it in. And I've been told that I wave the knife around too much, so I'm trying to stop waving the knife around like a serial killer. Now for the beef here, I'm gonna be a little more gentle with that, a little more deliberate. Is the camera fucking up again? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want the camera? What do you want with it? What's wrong with the camera? It's not auto-focusing? See, it's a good thing we didn't have the food cooking already, huh? Is that better? Focus. What's wrong with it? How's that? It's it's gonna be fuzzy. How's that? Now I can't see what I'm doing, but at least you guys are happy. So what's the big deal? Bastards. All right. So here I'm gonna get some chunks. We're gonna have some chunks in the chili. Call it chunky chili. Call it whatever you want, really. Doesn't matter what you call it. At the end of the day, I'm just gonna pick a name for it anyway. So, joke's on you, isn't it? Isn't it? Don't be ignorant. When you cut the meat, make sure you got a sharp knife and you're not doing it with this dinky butter knife thing that I got. In fact, I've had enough of this. I'm gonna go to a bigger knife. See that? Now look at that. I want to see bigger knives save lives. You remember that. Actually, these pieces of meat are too small. I'm screwing up here. We just began and I've already screwed up. Because you guys are crying about the camera like it's gonna. All right, here we go. Yeah, this is good though. These chunks of meat, you cut them small, maybe they'll cook better. Who knows? Let the spices zoom on in there. Absorb the delicious black pepper that I'm gonna put in there. I might throw a Kraft single in there. Get some cheese in the chili con queso. Now, like I told Duck, this is the Texas special. Even though there's nothing really Texas about it, maybe they like chili. But that's the beauty of it. I could call it whatever I want. All right, so yeah, we got some chunks. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw the chunks in with these other chunks. Because who cares, right? Ground beef, regular beef, it's all the same. It's going in the same pot. Now I got a meatball. I actually have a meat wad that has combined itself with the ground beef. When you're eating that, try not to choke on it. It's already looking good. Look at that. I don't even need. I could end it right now. That's how good it is. We've already browned some of this meat, and we just started. Easy peasy. No big deal. See, it's not hard. You kids at home, I hope you're watching. All right. Make sure you let your onion roll around on the ground a little bit. Get it nice and ready. If you don't drop it a few times, it could just never mind. All right, let's get back to the show. Come on. All right, so I'm gonna cut up the onion on the same meat that where I cut the meat. You go cross contamination, blah blah blah. No, it's going in the pan. Everything's gonna get cooked. You want the lights on. Now you told me to turn the lights off. All right, but seriously, let's not cross-contaminate. Not that it matters. There. No, don't tell me that. I watched it. We'll go back. We'll go back and we'll point it out. All right, so I got some garlic cloves and some onions. And we're just going to slice and dice this. Cut it up real quick. We don't got time to waste. We got the meat over here. If we let that meat burn, that's going to be an issue. The camera's screwing up again. Are you kidding me? There's nothing wrong with the camera. I'm looking at it. I can see it. Not like last time it was blinking and doing weird stuff. It's not doing it this time. It's this pot. The pot is glary. See, look, when I move it, now it's fine. It's the stupid pot. Wait for me to put the food in there and it'll be good. Now I burned my hand because of you guys screwing around. Screwing around, laughing and lying. Lying and laughing. Can I cut these onions? Just let me cut the onions first. We'll fix. This is important. I don't want to end the stream with a trip to the hospital here. Come on. Just gotta be good. Oh, you're not seeing that? Here, we'll move it here. I don't know how to get it closer here. I've jammed it. I've wedged it into the. There. Maybe. I can't do anything about the glare. You guys are just gonna have to live with it. The glare will go away. Trust me. And I can turn the lights off if you want the lights to go off again. If that's what you guys request. I just thought that you guys wanted lights so you could see a little bit. Now there's a good and fast way to do it, but I'm showing you guys safety and key is the way to do it. You want get out of here with the lights? I just turned them on. I just turned them on. You just told me, what do you want? I don't know what else to tell you. Is that better? Oh, we'll get a spotlight on this. I'll get a. Now, you have 10 fingertips, so if you lose a few, it's not a big deal. Just don't lose all of them. Now you go away, Aaron, you take away too long cutting the onions. Well, look, I don't want to cry into the food. Now this is garlic, see? It looks like the onion. You could have fooled you. But I'm keeping a keen eye. I'm keeping a keen eye looking out for it. Now the garlic, you want it to be nice and fine. You don't want to bite into a big chunk of garlic. That'll ruin the food. I also heard somebody was saying that the salmon biscuits from a couple of weeks ago weren't biscuits. They're biscuits. Oh, but no, that cornbread ain't biscuits. Look, whatever I call the name, that's what it is. At the tap and go, that's how you make a salmon biscuit. Otherwise, you're just eating wheat. But I appreciate the constructive criticism. But believe you me, you could enjoy the salmon biscuit. They're not world famous for no reason. All right, you know what? I'm good with that. I'm good with it. We're gonna turn on the heat a little bit. We'll get to halfway. We're gonna throw some oil. We need a bunch of oil in there. Now don't forget about the meat that you got cooking over here. You forget about that, you got a problem. flip it over or something. I don't know. You do whatever you want with it. Just make sure it's brown. And make sure it's brown the proper way, Evan. You dirty, dirty man. Alright. If you do have some chunks of garlic in the thing, just make sure someone else gets it when they get the bowl. Give that to your grandmother. She'll think you're being edgy. Alright, so now that the onions are mostly cut, we'll move on to the peppers soon. And eventually we're gonna throw in the oh, I got a bunch more garlic still. Eventually we're gonna throw in the tomatoes and stuff too, but that's later. We got a lot of time. This whole dish takes a while to cook up. It's like you gotta let it sit for an hour. It's a long time. It's a long time to sit and watch it. So maybe I'll put on the Wild game because they're playing right now. You know what? That's good enough. No, we're not being picky here in the kitchen. This is not a picky kitchen. Okay, the meat's still cooking good over here. Just gotta, some of these larger chunks could have done better, I'll admit. Could have done better with the chunks. Just make sure when you do it that you don't have such large chunks. Unless you like it. Unless you like the chunks. And people have told me, you know what? I actually prefer the chunks. Like chunky peanut butter. You know, whatever. That's your preference. I like the chili a little chunky, but you got to make sure that you chew the food when you eat it. Now I got little bell peppers, but I got a big one too, so don't worry about that. You don't have to complain that the peppers are too small because I've got a big one. I get a lot. I've been here. I read the comments. People complained about, that asparagus is too big. The asparagus is too small. Why'd you cut all the asparagus up? Look, don't question my wisdom. There we go. Now you see that? Look at this pepper. Can you look at that? And I know you can see it because you're lying to me about it being blurry and fuzzy. Is the thing screwing up again? Holy, you're right. Maybe you're right about the camera. I can barely see what's in there. I could barely see. How's that? Is that better? I don't think it has a refocus. Is that? I'm gonna burn my meat. Trying to mess with this camera all night. Maybe I need to switch. Maybe I gotta switch the cameras. Is that? I gotta switch the cameras? Change the angle so it looks oven. Alright, can we teach Evan how to do English, please? Can you write that again in English? Alright, so yeah, that was a problem. So it looks at the oven. It's looking straight at the oven. Look, we're going to get it. We're going to get it. eventually. I don't care how long it takes. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get it. Here, let's just. I'm gonna get it fixed, and then you guys can complain about how it's. You find. I know you'll find something else to complain about. All right, I'm turning the meat off here. You gotta be kidding me here. How's that? Is that gonna work? There's nothing on the lens. You know, I don't even know how it used to be anymore. Is that better? Why is it blurry? It's blurry now. How's that? Alright. It's okay. I could screw with it because we have to heat it up anyway. But I'll admit it's getting a little ridiculous at this point. Alright, the meat's almost ready. I mean, the meat's mostly good. I think we could throw it in. Alright, here we go. Alright, so now I got this other giant bell pepper. And it's a good thing I'm using it because it's got about a week left before it probably go bad. Which is the perfect time, by the way. You got to let it go all the way to the end. And that's when it tastes the best. It's right on that cliff. Now it's important to rip the stickers off the, is it screwing up? It's throbbing again? What are you talking about? It's not throbbing. Unfortunately, we won't see what. But all I'm doing is I'm just cutting the peppers up. You can't tell, but you just take my word for it. I haven't lied to you before. If you want to eat the stickers, you go right ahead. And I've ate enough stickers to last me a lifetime. You know, you just throw them in. That's not even, look, that's a huge chunk there. It'll be fine. You want smaller chunks than that, but really you're just going to scarf it down your mouth hole anyway, so what does it matter? That's what you got teeth for. And that's what you got a mouth hole for. Sometimes the bigger chunks, you know, are there for a reason. No, we're not going to discriminate big and small chunks. Are you guys satisfied now? Is the camera fine finally? I hope so. Because it's we're about the time where you can't screw around too much anymore. You know, stir this for a little while, and then eventually there's gonna be a whole bunch more Fell behind a little bit with the peppers here. I should probably practice cutting the peppers up a little faster than this. But like I said, we gotta let this simmer and we get it down to a boil. We get it simmered down. We can simmer down now for about an hour. So that's gonna be a long time of me sitting here. All right, now we got the jalapeno. Nothing to worry about here. I'm supposed to be a little careful with it. But, yeah, you'll be fine. Get these in nice little spots. Add it some nice some flavor to the broth here. It's actually a pretty big jalapeno. Now, do you guys, most of you guys eat already, or you, what everyone else have for dinner here? Did you paint us a picture? Paint you a picture of what? Oh, you can't see what I'm cutting. That's right. I forgot about that. Oh, yeah. So basically, I'm just cutting up jalapeno, and we're gonna throw that in the batter. Now I got 2 habaneros. They're nice and bright orange. Give it some color. These little bastards are expensive, considering, or at least compared to some of the other ingredients. I'm not gonna eat it whole. I didn't buy enough to waste. I gotta use it for the flavor here. Probably should have got more. What the hell was I thinking? It's alright though. We got so many ingredients. It's gonna be a good time. Lots of flavors. It's delicious. Beautiful. Right there. Let's get the last little bit here. We're about done with this with the peppers now. See what else I got. I got a whole mix of stuff. Stir it a little bit. Keep it stirred. I need a wooden spoon. Alright. Now make sure you get about a pound of pepper in here. You know you have enough pepper when it turns black. Alright, that should be good. Add a dash of salt. You don't need a lot. Just enough to let it know you mean business. All right. Get one cinnamon stick. And we're gonna ground that cinnamon stick up. Actually, I don't want to break that. Yeah, screw it. Just gonna. Okay, these rock hard here. We got a rock hard cinnamon. Break best. Well, I couldn't find the ground cinnamon, so I got these stupid cinnamon sticks. See, I screwed up again. How do you like that? Throw some ground cinnamon in there. To hell with it. So those of you at home, make sure you got ground cinnamon. Throw in a tablespoon. All right, can you come down and find? I looked all over. I found cinnamon sticks. We got ground ginger. Cinnamon sticks. Come find the damn ground cinnamon. It's in there somewhere. I'm telling you, whether it is or not, it's irrelevant because I can't find it. To hell with it. All right, you got the. You find some spices and stuff. You just kind of you throw it in there. We got some cayenne pepper. Get some of that in there. What do we got here? I got ground cumin, whatever the hell that is. I'm gonna put that in there. Once I can get that, we're just gonna make a hole for it because I don't have time. I don't have time to sit there and try and get this stupid little paper lid safety thing. Oh my! There we go. We get some cumin in there. That's no big deal. All right, coriander ground. This is what dreams are made of right there. You just throw that in there. Who knows? Who knows what it is? You want some coriander seed? Throw that in there. There, this is some of my favorite. Don't put too much of that. That was too much. Don't put too much of that in there. That was a blunder. Bay leaves. I don't even know what those are. We're just going to throw them in. We're going to put a couple, just leave. You find some oak leaves in your backyard, throw them in. I'm sure it's fine. Now I know this is what most people are waiting for. How much oregano will I put in the pot? I know that's what people have been begging me, and we're going to find out. That much. Because, I'm not a huge fan of oregano. I'm starting to get the sneeze attacks. The sneeze is working its way up to the end there, and I'm going to do my best to not sneeze. Now I know you at home there. I'm sure you guys have been sneezing up a storm. I've done this before. You work up a tolerance. Kato, the dog has already sneezed about 3 times. All right, so we get some celery here. A little bit of celery makes the chili go. Chili tastes better. You watch. You probably could have and should have put the celery in a long time ago, but like I said, it doesn't matter. I mean, we're not being graded here. All right, seriously, I'm about to sneeze. It's really hard. Oh, yep, it's right there. Just make sure you sneeze away from the food. All right. So now that you got the pot, you keep stirring it. You want to get those flavors mixed in and nice and varietyfied. Now this tomato has 3 stickers on it for some reason. Alright, I thought I was going to sneeze, but I fought it off. Now, I think it's a bad sign when you rip the sticker off and a piece of the tomato comes with it. So I don't know what that means, but it happened. Looks good. Looks good. Cut up. Now this is a juicy plump tomato, right out of the juicy plump orchard, because we all know that there's a tomato orchard, or there's an apple orchard, it's a tomato orchard. If it was, you know, a vegetable, it'd be something else. Just throw it in there. Nobody's gonna judge you for throwing a big chunk of tomato in your chili. And if they do, well, I guess they just did. I don't know what to tell you about it. You can tell them the joke's on them, because now you got a chunk of tomato and they don't. Bastard. Maybe there's a reason why that sticker was so in there. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's a juicer tomato right there. When you're at the grocery store and you're picking out a tomato, make sure you get a good one. Because sometimes people slack off and they get some mushy, like, pile of rotten something or other. You throw those at, like, passing cars or something, but don't waste a good tomato on garbo. Unless you're making sea legs garbo, then you need a good tomato. But we're not making sea legs garbo tonight. We're making chunk. I mean, do we got title? What are we calling this crap? We got a name for this yet? From what I can tell, no, we don't. Do better. It smells pretty good, looking pretty good. A lot of good meat chunks. And we're just getting started here. We got plenty way to go. I'm gonna go ahead and open up whatever this is. Get a can here. Get a can of black beans. Just dump that in there. Okay. Get your beans. Mucho mal frijoles. There we go. Now we get some. You seeing how this is coming together now? Like, I know a lot of people are saying, well, I don't know, that doesn't look like chili. You got to be patient. And by the way, nice accent. Jackasses. All right, here we go. Smells like chili, looks like chili, and there's even these stupid bay leaves that I regret putting in there. And if you regret putting the bay leaves in there, you know, say something about it, so we can all laugh at you. Okay. Now I've got several-year-old beef broth that I'm going to serve once and then probably toss it. But it's good, I think. We'll find out together. That should be good. You don't need a lot. Just a little bit. Alright. This is be damn good chili. Look at that. Can we see that? Can you guys? Is the camera good enough to really show how good this is going? Look, the key is to only get at least 75% of the beef broth in the bowl. You get that, you win. You don't need any more than that. We're not professional. I mean, we are professionals, but you guys aren't. I don't want to like make you guys feel bad. The hell's wrong with this thing now? I broke it. What the hell? There we go. Okay, this can opener can't open this can. This can opener cannot open this can of corn. What the? There we go. You gotta tell the corn who's boss. Man, that thing's getting slippery in here. There we go. Add in the corn. That's a 1 can of sweet corn. Now, if you don't like corn, then just add a half a can of sweet corn. You know. But if you do like corn, add the whole can. I'm neutral with corn. Sometimes I'll put it on my Chipotle. But otherwise, I don't really care too much for it. But it makes the chili, you know, you score more points the more colors you have. So that's why I'm adding the corn. Oh yeah, that's delicious. Look at that. We've got all sorts of something going on in there. All right, now time for a water break. So if I can, Alyssa, can you come down here and get me the water opener? Serious. We need a water opener in here. There we go. I'm gonna wash my hands here. Seriously. I need a bottle opener. Not the can opener. I need to open this bottle of water right here. Look. You'd think there'd be a damn bottle opener around here. Well, I'm telling you right now, I'm not doing anything till I get a damn bottle opener so I can open my bottle. I'm getting thirsty in here. I got all this chili. It's super hot. I just want to drink some damn fluids. Where's the bottle opener? There should be 20 of them. Oh, we're just going to take a pause here till I can get a bottle opener. That's it. I'm on strike. It's all slippery because of the corn.
You see that?
Oh, it's right there. Well, if you hide it on there, no one's going to find it there. All right, so apparently you hide it on there. Look, it's not on there, all right? That's the first thing. It was hidden in a secret. You can't hide it on the bottom. That's cheating. I refuse to do it on look, you guys can make it up. I'm trying to cook a delicious pile of chili. I don't got time to look and inspect the can opener full of corn grease to open up my look. If it's so easy, you come down here and you open up the bottle. Oh, that's good. That makes it all worthwhile right there. You know what? Fine. It makes it all worthwhile. Now, you could dump some in there if you want. No one's going to judge you. Let's dump a little bit in there. Add some more flavor. You know, no one's going to know. No one's going to know that you put some of your fluid in there. Make sure you've turned the other stoves off. All right. What the hell did I do? There we go. Let's get this, whatever this is, put it in there. You know, you got mystery packets of stuff, just live on the wild side. It might turn out good. I mean, I got other stuff over here still. I'm not done. I feel like this ain't cooking enough. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit more. All right, so we've been going for a while. We still got another 45 minutes of simmering this stuff. And if you don't know what simmer means, well, I don't read a book. I'm not your mother. Oh, that smells delicious now. Look at that. I almost need more peppers. Get some more red. Get some more red in there. You want some food? We got plenty of food. The only regret is I should have had a little more ground beef. A little more ground beef. And maybe some pork chop. But if you look, all right, let's do a vote. Yay or nay on the kidney beans. We're gonna be interactive here. Should we add this can of kidney beans? Yay or nay, and whoever is the most yays versus nays is what we'll do. All right, we got a couple of yays. It looks like the nays have it. We won't do it. All right. Well, so, what is that, Evan? What did you put up? I just see a black square. All right, here we go. We're gonna put the kidney beans in there. We're leveling up the chili now. We went from level 10 chili to level 11 with these kidney beans. What do you mean don't do this? You gotta put some kidney beans in your chili. There we go. In you go. They're not my favorite, but they're in there. Now, I think that pretty much puts the chili at its final form right here. Final iteration of chili. And now we gotta let this son of a bitch cook for a couple years. Let it, just let it simmer down for about an hour, I'd say. Let it simmer for an hour, and it should be good. While we do that, you can munch on a celery stick that you still had left over. There's no harm in that. I don't think so, Eva. It's the gluten. There's no gluten. This is a gluten-free chili. There wasn't. I checked it over. I'm no fool. I'll even go get it. Fuck. All right, so we got gluten-free chili, and look. No, it's gonna be fine. No, it's gonna be fine. You gotta be kidding me, Mir. I had it all the way to the end, and then I go, oh, chili pack, let's put a chili pack. Who puts wheat in a chili packet? Damn it! That's bullshit. That is total bullshit. Look, all right, so yeah, now I will need to call my plumber a few days after I eat this. That's true. I'm still gonna eat it. I don't care anymore. Actually, I might not eat it now that I think about it. It's not worth. I can't look. If you got mysterious packets, read the labels before you throw it in. Live on the wild side. The beauty of it is I'll forget I put the wheat in there, and I'll eat it anyway, and then I'll wonder what happened. So it's all good. If you knew, wait a minute, if you knew there was gluten in that wheat packet, why did you let me put it in? Why didn't you say something? I'm I'm a little miffed. It's good, Dave. I'll bring it over. It is good. It is good, even without that stupid spice packet. It's still good. When we do our next damage control run, we'll have some chili. Whose house are we doing it? Are we doing it at my house? Why don't yeah? This Friday, you guys come to my house, and I'll host it, or whichever house. Which it doesn't matter. We'll talk to Danny, who's mysteriously missing right now. Look, I just can't even handle it anymore. This is nonsense. Look. You have no idea how delicious this smells. It smells great. I'm sure it tastes delicious, and I ruined it. Oh, you have the kids. We'll go to your place. No big deal. We'll make Junior eat it. It'll be a good time. Oh my God. I can't even. I can't even. I can't even. This was my food. I spent like $50 of crap. So I cooked this. This was gonna cover for me for like a week and a half. I was fed. I was gonna save money with all this food that I was gonna be able to devour over the course of 2 weeks. I would have gained 10 pounds. It would have been a good time for everybody. And now it's not. My brain is frazzled. I have no idea what I'm gonna do about that. I guess for people who can eat the gluten. And here's the thing: it's gluten free until you put that stupid packet in there. Damn it! Don't put. Look, I had it all mapped out. I go, oh, this spice is good. This spice is good. I've done. And I go, oh, mystery packet. That looks good. That's got. It says chili on it. Let's put the chili packet in the chili, and then we can enjoy it. It's going to be a fun time. We got what's. You can always add more spices. There's no problem. Look at this. Watch this. Look at that. I'm putting more pepper in there just because. It's. What do I care? I'm not going to eat it anymore. Look at. I'm not going to eat it. Why don't we just get some pickle juice? I'm gonna go get some pickle juice in there. We got sriracha. We got some sriracha. We'll throw some sriracha in there. I'm not gonna eat it anymore. We got mayonnaise. We'll just get some mayonnaise in this thing now. Who cares anymore? Who cares? No one's gonna eat it when there's gluten in there. Look, we got mayonnaise. We get a salsa. Oh, this is the salsa from last week. Get that in there. What do we care? It was Dave. Dave's going to eat it, not me. What do I care? Here, Dave, what else do you want? What else do you want? The chili, Dave. It's your chili. I made it unedible for me. I'm the one who was going to eat it, and now I'm the only one who can't. Son of a. What did you want, Dave? You want some cheese? We'll put some cheese in this motherfucker. Well, I ate all the cheese already. You knew that. Look, you knew the cheese wasn't going to last more than like a day. Wheat flour and breadcrumbs. Unbelievable. Gluten free, and I can't even do that right. Ridiculous. Look, this thing's gotta cook for another who knows how long, an hour, 2 hours, it don't matter. So we're gonna just start doing dishes. What do we care? And here's the best part. The dishes are light tonight because I can't eat it. Who cares, right? I mean, what does it matter? Riley and Junior are gonna have a lot of chili to eat. Hope you're happy, Dave. TJ. Jackasses. Why didn't Nate? Why didn't anyone warn me? You could have look. You could say here and don't put the chili packet in there because there's gluten in that chili packet. And I'm going to tell you, look, maybe there was. You know what? Yes, let's. I'm going to go get MJ. To hell with this. All right. So how you guys doing? Yeah. So don't put the gluten in your chili if you're gluten intolerant. And I was very careful to remove all of the wheat products from my food before I did this. One packet slipped his way through, and that's the end of it right there. I'm gonna, you know what I can eat? I'll enjoy my celery sticks and my pepper crumbs. That's what I got. These jalapeno seeds. What do I care? Look at that, jalapeno seeds right in the mouth. Habanero, who cares? This is all I get to eat. Whatever crumbs are left on the cutting board. We just smear this tomato in here. Oh yeah, that's great. Alright, so this will take a while. But I mean, I guess it's the bet I could stop right now and just pack it up. I could pack the whole thing up. I'm not eating tonight. But I'm sure Dave's happy. Dave's got free chili ready to go. I'll taste it. What do I care? I deserve this fate. At least I got my bottle of something. Taste test now. All right, let me get my taste testing spoon. Hold on. Yep. Hot. That's good. All right, I'll admit that's delicious. Yeah, it's too late for me. Actually, I might eat that. That's really good. It leaves a fire in your mouth. Dave, this is some good frickin' chili. What are you doing? Get up here, cat. What? I don't know what spin wheel is, but let's hope that didn't screw. Did something get screwed up from the cat stepping on it? Look, I can't have any gluten, but a tiny bit like that I won't really notice. Cat's been ridiculous. You're going away again, MJ. Play in the bag. Here's a bag for you. Get out of here. All right. So now that the gluten chili, I'm look. I specifically put on my thing gluten-free recipes. All right. So as far as I'm concerned, this was a gluten-free recipe that got contaminated by an imposter spice packet that I didn't even need. I had all my spices anyway. I just said to hell with it. I'm gonna throw it in. We're having a fun time. Why? Who's putting wheat and gluten and things that don't need it? Look, I just told you I had all the spices were gluten free by default. I threw it in the food. Next thing you know, I'm like, oh, more spices that should not have gluten. Some asshole said, hey, let's put gluten in these packets just because we're dicks. I don't have enough water in this bottle. I should have bought I should have bought more than one bottle. Is that is that the is your did you leave your bottle here, Abby, or is that gone? I'll admit that's good. Maybe I need to go out and get more of these. Except I'm out of money. Then I'd have to refill it with water. Oh, it's still here. Holy Bring it up! Nice. That'll be fun. We'll Wait, maybe tonight won't be so bad. Yeah, that bottle was. It was pretty good, though. I only took a sip of it, but I thought it was good. Abby enjoyed it. Abby had a fun time last night. Isn't that right, Evan? We gotta do that board game thing again. That was fun. All right, just make sure that your chili, besides making sure it's gluten free, make sure your chili is good to go. Oh man, it tasted so good too. It was gonna be so good. I'm gonna write a letter of complaint. Actually, I'm gonna write a damn letter. Can't you screw offs and incompetent bastards make a chili packet without gluten? The bottle's behind me. All right. Bottoms up. Because, I mean, what else we going to do? Can't eat the food we're cooking. All right, I've had enough of you, cat. Get out of here. All right, let's tilt it back. If I remember correctly, that was interesting. Straight from the bottle, maybe later. It's an interesting taste. It's an odd taste. All right, that's it. Yeah, 10 strikes and you're out, cat. All right. What did Kato just do? Get out of here, Kato, you big dummy. I got no food for you, Kato. It's all gluten. Yeah, I could see why. I could see how this affected Abby pretty quickly. All right, yeah. So we got another 40 minutes or half hour of this cooking the chili. Oh man, that smells good. Yeah, I don't know how you could drink too much of this. It's really a lot to take in. But yeah, So what do we want to call this chili if it wasn't gluten? And look, I'm not gonna taste it again. It's good. And here's the thing: I'll even eat some. Like, what's a week or a half a week of stomach pains and diarrhea? It's no big deal. Not chili. It's what do you mean not chili? That's totally chili. How could that? I want you to explain to me, Evan, on what that is that makes it not chili. That's what I thought, Evan. You're speechless. There you go, Cobb stew. Yeah. Ugh. Can't believe it. Look, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna. This doesn't end today. Let me just put it that way. I'm gonna cook this up again. That's what I'm telling you. I'm gonna cook it up again. I'm gonna go back to the grocery store and I'm gonna get new ingredients. I'm gonna do it all over again and do it right without the gluten. This is the gluten special. This is the one episode where I will cook. Get that. This is the one episode where we'll have gluten, but normally it's gluten free. It's technically gluten free. Just don't put gluten in it, and it's gluten free. Pretty simple, isn't it? Unbelievable. Look, here's the thing though. It is gluten free if you don't screw it up. If you don't accidentally put gluten in your food, it's gluten free. This thing gets fouler every sip. Like slaps you in the face. And puts its fingers down your throat. Are you making fun of me, RB? RB, are you making fun of me? Yeah, so anyhow, you let it cook for 30 minutes and then you feed it to your friend Dave because you can't eat it. That's the Qoblar special right there. And I guess if you want to put cheese in it, Dave, you go to the store, get your own cheese and put it in there. We'll have a good time. And you can mix if you have bread, you guys can eat bread. What the hell? Why not? If we're already getting the gluten, just go to the store, go to the bakery, buy some big old loaves of bread, plop your chili right on top of, eat it like a sandwich. I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to stop you because I'm going to be spending the next few couple days on the bathroom, isn't I? We don't have Kraft singles. We ate them all. Cheese in the fridge. I'm not. Oh shit! We got ourselves some cheese. What do we want to do with that? We want to put it in the chili, or do we want to eat it straight? What do we do? Eat in the chili, or eat it? Dave, I need to hear it from Dave. Try to melt the Kraft single with a lighter. All right, I won't, Dave. I'm just going to eat it. Here we go. I'm just going to eat the cheese. This is my meal. This is my dinner tonight. Celery and cheese. Oh, you're going to put the cheese in later. My headphones are getting all... They're getting all raggedy. Look, you want to eat your chili with cheese? That's up to you. I'm not going to do that. But yeah, I can see that. You get like bread, throw some cheese on the bread, throw the chili on the cheese. That makes sense. That probably tastes pretty good. And water. What the... All right, you lost me with that last bit. Ugh. Ugh. what to tell you. I don't know what to say. I feel like my headphones are going to. I gotta fix them again. My. Your bottled water? Yeah, let's fill it up with some. Let's fill it up. There we go. Surf's up. All right, so next week I'm gonna go back to seafood because that's how Qoblar would do it, and that's where we didn't have these mishaps. Here, Kato. Bet you Kato would eat some cheese. All right, I guess I'll just start putting my spices away. Because we're done here. Can't even. Alright, so apparently I forgot to add the chili powder to the chili. But I kind of already did when I added the frickin' gluten chili powder. This is the chili powder I should have added, right? Look at this stuff. Look at it. Okay, look at it. Look at it. It's delicious. Oh, it smells pretty good too, I'll tell you that. Maybe I'll throw some in later. Yep. So apparently this is just going to keep simmering for another, 20 minutes? You look at it. Will you look at that? Here it come again. Here it come again. Oh my goodness. This chili was going to be delicious too. Hold on, where the hell's Jeremy anyway? I'm going to give him a piece of my mind. Anyhow, where's Chris tonight? I seen him earlier. Is he fall asleep? Did Chris, was he able to play the board game stuff with us? I thought he was. Yeah, that happens. But we need to get we need to play that board game with, like, more people. Like, everyone in this channel, we gotta arrange the time because you get like 12, 13, 15 people, that'd be a good time. He was here earlier, Duck. Open my... No, I saw he was here earlier. What do you mean open it? It's open. I can see it. Can Evan, you need to explain yourself. I think Evan's been drunk this whole night because I haven't understood anything he says. I'm not cleaning up, I'm making noises. What in the actual horseradish anus are you talking about? I've cleaned up. Look around, Evan. Look around. You know I did. Oh, okay, that makes sense. You disappoint me, Evan. Can't go wrong with more spice. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I'm gonna let this cook for a little while longer. I might even eat some. What do I care? The chat on your Twitch website, not your stream video. I don't know what that means. How do I... What are you talking about? What's the difference? In Twitch, not the video. What are you talking about? No, I'm looking at the chat. I know what you're saying. I got the chat right here. Not the chat that disappears in the video, but the chat in the chat. You know, I seen that he was here earlier. I just missed the part where he lost connection. All right. That's ridiculous. What's delayed? I mean, there's a few seconds delay. It doesn't help the fact that I ain't paying attention half the time because I'm trying to not put gluten in my food. But that doesn't always work now, does it? But yeah, I don't know. I'm not exactly. I'm not sure. I haven't decided if I'm going to eat the food or not. I know if I do it, I'll pay the price. I'll pay the blood price. But it smells and tastes pretty good. So what do I care? I'll just say. I mean, I screw up probably once a month anyway. So what does it matter? Every now and then. In fact, I had buffalo wings last week, and I apparently they gluten the buffalo wings now, which is unfortunate. It's an unfortunate surprise when you get gluten. I'll eat it. Yeah, no big deal. No big deal. Well, it's gotta cook a little longer, so that's that. And then I'll save the rest for this Friday where we game it up. Does that sound good to you, Dave? TJ? Where's Danny? No, I don't. No, I don't, Evan. And you get the hell out of there with that crap. But what? Why would I? Is that what you do when you get your weird diets? Abby, can you confirm? But I think it's turning out pretty good. I think the chili turned out is pretty good, other than the wheat. And I'll even eat it. That's how good it is. I will even eat this gluten chili and spend the rest of the week regretting it because it smells that good. And here's the thing: I've made this chili. I've made the chili and ate it without the gluten, and it is good. It's worth it. But it ain't worth it if you got a gluten intolerance and you actually put gluten in your chili, then it's not worth it. But if it was worth it, you'd eat it. If for those like here's my point. Here's my point. People call me a liar. Oh, the chili sucks. It's not even chili. I saw a comment in there calling it crap or something like that. First off, middle finger to you. And secondly, uh, I'm gonna have people. I'm gonna send it over. I'm gonna have leftover chili that's 4 or 5 days old, and they're gonna let you know that that's the best chili I've ever had. You're right, Aaron. You're right, Qoblar. This was good. And then you're gonna say, well, I didn't get any some, and I'm gonna say that's too freaking bad because I ain't sharing it with you because you're calling me shit. That's what I think about that. That's right. Dave hasn't even had it yet, and he already calling it good stuff. So there you go. Oh, there's Danny. Danny, you're gonna. This is your chili, man. I screwed up. At the first stop, the chili's delicious, but I put gluten in it, so I made it so I can't eat the very food that I was making for myself. We're making chili. And that happened. Here's the thing. Apparently, someone in this house knew that there was wheat in it. Didn't say nothing. Wanted to laugh and giggle it up later. Wanted to have a good laugh at my expense later. So you could, yeah. The true hero of this is my niece. Write your hate mail to her, and we'll read it. We'll read it at the next podcast. How did you know? You're the one who said it was. Well, you were right. So way to go, premonition. You could have said, Aaron, did you make sure you checked that? And I would have said, of course I did. And then I would have messed up, but at least I could blame myself. Now I get to blame other people. Let me do another one here. Oh my God, that smells good. You know what it is? It's the peppers. In fact, I feel like putting a little more of that chili pepper. Let's get some chili powder. In fact, I'm pretty sure I read somewhere if you've got gluten, you can put some chili pepper in and it offsets. But first, let's put some black pepper in there. Cause I don't remember putting black pepper in yet. Look, I mean it's already cooking, right? Well, who cares if I put chili pepper in a chili? That's kind of what it's for, right? I don't know how to open these child lock. All right, let's get some chili in there. All right, now I can eat it because this chili powder offsets the gluten and it makes it edible. So now I can enjoy a bowl of this delicious chili. It's got black beans in there, kidney beans, ground beef, beef sirloin, corn, peppers, celery. I even put celery in here. You watch me. You know what? You know what you guys have forgot? I put tomatoes in there. I bet you didn't know that. I bet you guys laughed and lied and joked about while I snuck tomatoes into the pot. It does need more pepper. I agree. Finally, somebody speaking sense in that chat. Finally. How much pepper do you want, Danny? Because you're going to eat this too. I'm bringing it over on Friday. I got tomatoes in there. Remember, this was the Texas episode just for duck. This was a duck special. I didn't have my cowboy hat because I don't own a cowboy hat. And if you guys have a cowboy hat you want me to wear on stream, send it over. I'll wear it. I actually have no idea what I'm cooking next. So, who knows? Oh my God, does that smell good. That right there is prime chili. You can't ask for a better chili. Need more heat? No, the heat's good. The heat is good. I put some sriracha in there. It's got duck. It's got habaneros. It's got jalapenos. It's got gluten, chili powder. It's got everything you ever could ask for, and even things that you didn't want. And that's how good it is. It's got so much shit in there that it's got stuff you don't even want in there. It's got Angry Orchard in there. All right, so I think that'll be it for today. Unless I can think about something. That's right, Y'allers P Ballin' brand. That could be the chili. Y'allers P Ballin' chili. We've got a name for it. Sweet up. You want me to eat a bowl? Let's eat a bowl. I don't know if it's ready to eat. It's gonna be a very bad time, that's for sure. All right, yeah, let's get a bowl. I don't know if it's done, but we'll get a bowl. Here we go. Gluten intolerance with plenty of gluten chili powder. Hopefully it's not too much. We're gonna eat some right here live stream. This is it. You know, I might as well get a piece of bread to eat it with too. What do I care? Like, it doesn't matter to me. That is a big chunk of meat right there. It's a little warm. I'm gonna let it cool off. We're gonna let it cool off first. I mean, it looks good and it smells good, but it's gonna have, wow, that is warm. All right. I think. Yeah, no, I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna. You want me to put some milk in there? We'll put some milk. I mean, I'm not that lactose intolerant. I can probably handle a little milk. And what does it matter if you're allergic to something? What does it matter? There we go. Added some milk to it. Cool it off. There we go. I'll cool it off with some milk. Look at that. Now it's a soup. Does it need the milk? Well, that's hot. Temperature wise, anyway. Huh. Huh. Alright, it's got the zing to it, that's for sure. And you can really taste the gluten. It's good, Danny. Damn it, it's delicious. And that's what hurts the most. Is it is good. It's got some zing. It's got some zang, and it's got some good old fashioned spend the rest of the week on the toilet gluten. It's got everything you ever want. You can really feel the zang. I just want to point that out. I will if I could if I got two regrets. One, the gluten, obviously. The second regret is I wish I cut the pieces of meat a little better. I was a little lazy and sloppy with the meat, but the camera was malfunctioning, so the chunks of meat are extra chunky. But like that doesn't take away from the flavor. Just means you've got this giant piece of meat sitting in your bowl. Look, we don't. I didn't get angry at all. It was a relatively peaceful meal. Show you what? What do you want to see? This was a nice, calm, family-friendly chili cook-off. All right, I'm confused. What aren't you seeing? I'm eating the food. You're saying let us see. I'm eating it in front of the camera. I don't know what else you want me to take it to the bathroom and show you afterward. I don't understand what you want from me. I'll just spoon feed it in. Friggin' good, yeah. See, right now is the best part because I don't. It just tastes good. What do I care? What the hell? I don't even know what that means. It's also very healthy. It's got vegetables and more vegetables. I need a lid for this. You guys happy now? It's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. I like that. I might even have some Friday. What do I care? All right. Well, that's it. I think we're good tonight. I think we all had fun at my expense. That's. I'm sure that's why half you guys tuned in. And I'm sure some of you guys will even be able to taste this delicious chili. Close up. I already showed the close up of the bowl. It's yeah. We'll warm it up. I'm gonna get. You want me to put it in a Ziploc? Yeah, I can do that. I'll freeze it up. We're gonna look. We need Danny to get off work sooner this time, so we get more games in. Because right now, I think Dave. You're top dog with your 5-1 record. Oh wow, that was quick. I'm already feeling it. But seriously, we will. I'll freeze it up. Danny's gonna take Friday off, and then we'll have a good time. Got chili all over the floor. All right. I will check you guys out later. We had a good time, and I have no idea what I'm cooking next week, so I guess we'll just keep that a surprise. Y'allers Peatball and chili. Gluten-free. Delicious. All right. Good night, all.